on Celestia Chains of Fate. A couple of things I wanted to mention really quick. First of all, I'm sorry this took me so long to get out to you all. When I got the game to play and leave a review, I started having a ton of computer troubles, so that's why it took me this long and it was delayed. Secondly, this game review will contain spoilers, so if you don't want to hear those, I suggest you click off the video now. You're still here? Awesome! Let's get into my thoughts. I'm going to be honest. I thought the start of the game was a little bit weak. One of the main plots of this game is you're trying to get Finn, your little brother, free from a magic pact he was forced into. The thing is, for me, I didn't know his character very well, so I didn't care that he was forced into this magic pact with the other character, Lilith. We met him briefly at the start of the game when you're in the mansion in the duchy. But then you find out that you're half angel, half demon, and you're going off to a magic academy to learn how to control your powers. The thing is, the whole Finn's magic pack is like a major theme throughout the game, and it just didn't work well for me personally because I didn't care. Finn is cute and all, but we don't get to know him very well throughout the game, so it kind of just left me wanting more of like an attachment to him and to getting to know his character a little bit better. As for the other main characters, I think Val is the strongest love interest, and I liked him the most. Then Luke would be my second place and Ash last. To me, Val was the most charming, and I wanted to learn more about his backstory and what was going to happen in the future with him. I also liked his design the best. I am slightly biased towards redheads, but his design was really strong. Luke was just super charming, and he was a sweetheart, and I love that, but yet he also had like this saucy side a little bit. And he has like this really cute innate ability that I personally enjoyed and really loved. Ash, I just never really cared for. He's not a bad guy. He's definitely an interesting character, and I want to see what happens with him. I just didn't care for him as a romantic interest. And this isn't the first time this has happened in a Notome visual novel for me where I just don't care for one of the characters. It happened for me in Code Realize. I didn't really care for Impy. And I know plenty of people who do, so he might be your type. Romance, however, did feel secondary to me versus the other plots in the story, which is fine, but to me, some of the main plots felt weak, and I just wasn't really getting into them. By the time I did get into them, we'll get into that later. Oh, wait, it's later! No, but seriously, the game ends on a cliffhanger, and by the time it ended, I was really invested in the storyline that it was carrying through, and I really wanted to see what was happening. You got to finally, like, romance one of the guys a little bit more, and get, like, this really sweet moment, and then you get, like, some, like, more tension and build up, with, like, this really cool scene that happens, and it just leaves you on a cliffhanger. So this is book 1 of the series. So if you don't like cliffhangers, probably not for you. I would highly suggest waiting till it all comes out. But I'm definitely going to play the second one because I want to know what happens and see how that carries over. I'm hoping that in the next one I can just continue my love interest with the guy that I picked in the first one, because that would be really nice. But we'll see. With all that being said, though, I did have fun playing this game. I didn't enjoy the dating all the guys at once. That's never really been my thing. I really like to branch off, focus one guy at a time. So, like, you'll have a common route where you get to know all of them and your answers kind of dictate who you end up with. And then it splits where you're just dating one guy. This one didn't do that. So, if you like that sort of thing, you might not enjoy this one as much. But you might also like it because it's really interesting at points. However, if you do like fantasy, romance, mystery, and even like Harry Potter, you're most likely going to enjoy this game, and I'd say give it a try. This game was really interesting to me because it was whimsical and magical in points like Harry Potter, and I found myself being really nostalgic for like the Harry Potter movies I grew up watching, and I was like, oh, this is really fun. There's like dragons and fairies and like just different things like that. So if you're into that sort of thing, please give this game a try. You can find the link to my full review down below over on my Ko-fi, and you can also find a link to the game on Steam down below. Please make sure to check it out, and if you do play it, make sure to give it a review on Steam. And as always, remember to eat some food, get some sleep, and drink some water, because you are important and so is your health. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.